Hey guys, I just wanted to come on and do a quick video on the menstrual cups that I bought on Amazon. Now these are purely as an experiment to see whether I can actually use menstrual cups and see if I do get on well with them. And if I did get on well with them, I would invest in a more expensive and possibly a designer menstrual cup if that's how you know them. These are only cheap on Amazon. £1.48 free UK shipping. They do state that they are made from medical grade silicone. Now before people start commenting, you're saying you shouldn't be using cheap menstrual cups, you don't know what toxins you're going to get, you don't know what you're going to catch from them. I made sure that they were thoroughly clean. Washed them in as hot water as I could stand on my hands. Used them in a mild washing up liquid. And then a soap that wasn't oil based, didn't have a perfume, rinsed them a lot, and I mean a lot, under hot water, and then I put them in a microwavable tub with a lid, put hot water into the tub and microwave them for about 10-13 minutes. Now it does say online microwave them for about 5 to 10 minutes, but I did them for 13 just to be on the safe side. And I actually did that twice before using them. Now the large one holds 30 mils, and that is the large one. The purple is the large one. That holds 30 mils. I got a toothpick and cleaned the holes in them to ensure that they were clean. I mean, you can see the stem on them, it is quite long, and if it was to be used for a longer period of time, I would have to cut the little moon off the top because the stem is quite long. The grip rings on the outside are very prominent and they do help you get the menstrual cup out. It is a good finish. They are a soft cup to the touch and they are quite firm, so they are easy to insert. The large one holds 30 mils and the small one, the pink one, holds 25 mils. Now like I said, these are only a part-time menstrual cup purely to see whether I could get on well with them. The small one again, prominent grip rings, but I will need to cut the heart off because the stem is quite long. I cleaned the holes again with toothpick to ensure that they were clean, boiled them, washed them in dish soap, hand soap, and I cleaned them thoroughly. Now like I said, it purely was to see whether I could actually use menstrual cups. I didn't want to go out and buy a top end one and then waste money and have to throw them away. So I went looking on Amazon purely to see whether I could get on well with the menstrual cups and if I could use them before having to throw away say 20 quid on getting a posh one and wasting my money. So I went looking on Amazon. Now when my camera focuses, you can actually see that they are £1.48 free UK shipping. Now it does say medical soft silicone, but it probably isn't going to be the high quality silicone that you get from the designer ones, but because it is only a part-time menstrual cup and I'm not going to be keeping them and using them full time, I really wasn't bothered about that. Now I know people are going to come on and say you don't know what putting into your body, you don't know what toxins you're going to catch. I cleaned them thoroughly. It isn't a disclaimer. I mean, I am putting a disclaimer up saying don't buy the cheap ones just because they're cheap. The reviews that you see online on the Amazon web page probably won't be real, probably will be fake, trying to entice you into getting the cheap ones online. I'm not saying buy the cheap ones, get the posh ones, purely because the knockoff ones are knockoff, but I use them purely to see whether I could use menstrual cups. Now again, the soft one, the small one is the one with the hearts. You can clearly see the grip rings, you can clearly see the measurement lines on the inside. Now I only use the small cup and I did have to change it around 3-4 times during the day, and it was full each time I used it, emptied it and I rinsed it out in hot water before reinserting it again, but obviously let it cool, and it was full each time I used it. I believe Tesco sell menstrual cups for £20. and Boots sell menstrual cup for £20. Really, really good finish to them. A very good grip rings, and they do fold up really, really well to insert. Now, people are going to be commenting saying don't buy the cheap ones, don't buy the cheap ones, make sure you're getting the dear ones so you know what you're doing. I will be getting the more expensive ones to use as a full-time menstrual cup. I only bought these just to see if I could get on well with them. I've never actually used them overnight, only used them during the day, and I've only used them for about 3-4 times just to see purely how I got on well with them. They do have a good selection on Amazon as a first menstrual cup. You've got the ones with the heart on the top, then the moons, and then you just got a plain normal stem. And for £1.48, I don't think they're really that bad. Now, like I said, I did clean them really, really well. I boiled them in the microwave for a good 10-13 minutes on a microwavable lid, and ensured that they were covered in water so the menstrual cup was fully submerged. Washed them thoroughly even before I microwaved them just to make sure that they were fully clean. The shipping was really, really fast. Again, they gave the estimated due date and they came before that. The brand, I believe, is called Smile Lucky or something like that, and you got a one-piece reusable menstrual cup, soft menstrual cup, and it's purple. It says that it's made out of medical silicone. Probably will be. It just won't be as good quality as the brand name ones. I think when I do want to get a proper menstrual cup, it will be from the likes of Tesco or Boots. It does just try and save a little bit of money on shipping. I've always used them as a backup with the panty liner just in case they do leak, but they've never actually leaked on me, and I'm really quite impressed with them. I might just use them a couple more times. Excuse me, it is quite late at night. I might use them a couple more times just to make sure that I can use them really well, and I'm confident using them. But after that, I will buy a posh one from the shop. And like I said, again, I'm not encouraging you to buy the cheap ones on Amazon. I'm just letting you know they are out there, just in case you want to try and save yourself a little bit of money buying a menstrual cup for the first time, and you don't want to be throwing away 20-30 quid on a menstrual cup that you can't use. Thank you.